Okay, Orlando, you know what time it is. It's a new week, which means new community news. Let's get into it. Okay, so now let's talk about the weather. It's gonna be hot. Don't cancel none of your plans. On Thursday, they said 50%. On Friday, they said a tad bit of rain. We're talking about 30%. But you've lived here long enough. You know Florida's weather is very bipolar. Don't cancel any plans. Still do your thing because it'll still be hot. Moving right along, we have events. Okay. Hennessy and High Note will be going down on Friday. That actually goes down every Friday. Relax, have some good vibes and great company and stiff drinks. Tickets start at $17.85. Sections start at $161, and that is for 6 people. This is located, you'll see on the next screen. All right. Up next, we have Life Jennings. Life Jennings will be at Mango's on March 15th from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Tickets start at $42. Meet and greet start at $92. So if you are a Life Jennings fan, get your ticket. Now, if you're looking for something to do with the family, there is a Strawberry Fest Orlando off of Edgewater Drive. I'll also have that location on the next screen. It is a family event. They'll have food, crafts, and shopping. It's from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Bring the kids, bring the pets, have a good time. Okay, so y'all know how I like to shout out my businesses, and I got one for you. D Boudin Lady, okay? Boudin balls. I'm not sure if you had those or not. They may be called something else where you from, or they may be called something else when you are inside a restaurant. I'm not too sure. But I've had them, okay? And they are spectacular. The best in the city, okay? Because I've tried a few. And you know, a lot of times when the Boudin balls reach you, the balls be deflated. Not these balls. And when I say D's balls, I'm saying DEE. Okay, because her name's D. So not Miss D's balls. Her balls is not gonna deflate on you, honey. She got biggie balls and she got mini balls. Biggie balls come in beef, crawfish, and seafood, and you can get the same flavors in the mini balls. She's also known for her flavorful drinks. My preference is watermelon. She has other options available. I'll also post that on the next screen. She's open every day. Okay, and she's mobile. Like I said, she has delivered mine, and they're still intact, like still good, fresh Boudin balls. I'm gonna post her information on the next screen, and y'all need to support my girl. Okay, support her and these Boudin balls. I told you they are the best in the city. If you haven't had them, what you waiting on? Okay, so you know what time it is. It's time for me to get these inspections gone out the way. These restaurant inspections. Now, Channel 6 had mentioned a couple restaurants that I didn't mention last week. So I'm going to get into a couple of those just in case you guys do visit those restaurants. I don't want you to be served any flies. So let me get into that. Stay tuned. Okay, so I have Sakura Express. Now, this is located at 1700 West International Speedway in Daytona, 32114. This one is located inside the Volusia Mall, so I know it's very popular. Listen to this: 10 dead roaches, 50 rodent droppings, spaghetti noodles was infested with insects, and that ain't even all of it. I'm gonna post the rest of it on the next screen so you can see it was like 7 or 8 violations, but those are the most nastiest ones. So I posted those so you can see. So if you are going to Sakura Express, okay, you may want to pump your brakes and find somewhere else to take your appetite. Now, let me be clear. Since then, they have passed the inspection, but honey, who? Maybe they could have just did that to pass the inspection. I don't know. But if that's where you want to go eat at, that's on you. I'm just gonna do my job and let you know. Now, y'all, I didn't want to have to do this one, but I got to do it because I know it's very popular here in Orlando. Leah Ricks, come here, please. 5621 Old Winter Garden Road. I mean, it's a very popular place in Orlando. I'm not going to lie to you. I myself have never been, but here you go. Over 60 small flying insects. Okay? 60 small flying insects were located inside of the restaurants. Now, Lee and Rick did pass the inspection 2 days later, so hopefully you ate there after they passed the inspection, baby. Now, like I said, those were last week's failed inspections, a couple that I missed. I do have this week's failed inspection, so you just stay tuned. Okay, Talking Tacos. Can I holler at you for a minute? Talking Tacos on 3123 Orange Avenue, 32806. On March 6th, they had 10 violations. They were issued a warning, and there is a follow-up needed. So until you know that they passed those inspections, I would say steer clear. I ain't done. Cheesecake Factory, are you here? Are you here today? At 11602 Regency Village Drive in Orlando, 32821. On March 4th, you failed. You had 6 violations yourself. There was a warning issued, and there will be a follow-up needed, which means it still has not passed the inspection. There's a follow-up needed. So until they've passed the inspection, if you still want to eat there, that's on you. Just know that they had 6 violations, and a warning was issued. Okay, I'm going to finish it on up. I'm going to wrap it on up. Gators Dockside. Hi. 11621 Narcoossee Road, Orlando. You had 15 violations, okay? 15 of them. Not sure what y'all doing in there, but you need to clean it up. Now, that was on March 4th. You cleaned it up because on March 5th, you met the requirements to pass the inspection. Now, let me be clear. On March 5th, they did find 8 more violations, but they still cleared you because I guess, I don't know, you swept the flies out the door. I'm not sure what you did. But you had 15 violations on March 4th. And on March 5th, they said that you met the expectations, whatever the hell that means. If you go to Gators Dockside, until you get a clear report that they passed the inspection with no violations, I'll say, hey, find somewhere else to eat, honey. This is Orlando. We are full of places. All right, Orlando, that is it for community news. Like I said, I'm your local realtor, so if you know anyone that's looking to buy, sell, or rent, please send them my way. All referrals are always appreciated. Bye.